It's every guy's worst nightmare getting accused like that.
Really? Can you guess what every woman's worst nightmare is?
As with all of this stuff, life is a kind of beautiful nightmare, and it's complicated, and things that are horrible don't necessarily look horrible. And so I think all of this, from the casting to to the framing to the costume design, it needed to be like Cassie's Nights Out, a kind of booby trap. You wanted to be watching something and really enjoying it, running through a field of, running through a meadow, and then find your foot has just got caught in a bear trap. I think that's kind of what the things that we're talking about feel like.
Carey, there's already a lot of Oscar talk, so that must be exciting because the movie hasn't even released yet. But let me tell you, your character, it took me a while to figure out, and then I thought I did. And then I was like, no, just kidding. She switched on me again. Would you say this movie was a story about a friend's love or angry revenge?
Yeah, I think the former. I think you've hit it on the head. It always felt for us that this started from a place of love, and it started from a place of real loyalty. And that's what was so beautiful. And Emerald and I both had friends growing up that were the sort of best friends, the center of our universe kind of friends who felt like sisters. And I think that sisterhood and that loyalty to your sister and what you would do in defense of her was the real starting point for me.
Emerald, let's talk about the guys in the film. We're talking Matt Springfield, Bo Burnham, Adam Brody. I'm curious to know what their reaction was when they understood the concept behind the movie, especially on the heels of the Me Too movement.
Sorry, maybe that was too hard.
Do you know what? They were all so brilliant. And I think the great thing about the wonderful thing about the script, I guess, was that when we sent it to people, they were either like completely in or completely out. So it was sort of, we didn't then have to have those difficult conversations later. Yeah. All of the brilliant actors who came on board really knew what it was. And I think they understood what we were trying to say, which was that, this is not black and white. There are a ton of people in the world. All of us really think that we're good guys, and what does that feel like when you're told by someone that you're not? And so for all of them, coming in, I said to them, you are the lead of a romantic comedy. That's who you are. Mm-hmm. But something's going to happen to you tonight.
And just kind of end on a lighter note, violence is never the way to go. But in the times where maybe you've been wronged or someone really made you upset and you wanted to retaliate, what did you do?
I think I got to live out the road rage fantasy in this film of just taking a tire iron and smashing someone's lights out. I mean, that was a truly gratifying moment. I feel I lived that for a lot of people who'd like to do that.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, thank you for doing that, by the way. How about you, Emerald?
Welcome.
Oh, goodness. I think I'm unfortunately slightly too British. So any revenge would be sort of very cold, passive aggressive. I'd probably make someone my best friend and then kind of have a sort of awful, sort of hideous friendship with them for years that we both hated.
That's the Texas way for sure. Kill them with kindness.